What's good, guys? Cool200 here, and today, hopefully you guys can see this video. Today, we have the 2008 NASCAR diecast. These are literally all my 2008s I have not reviewed for you guys yet. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I believe I'm just going to start right away with that Kasey Kahne. Just gotta move up here. You guys already know the drill. There. Alright, here's the Kasey Kahne. Yeah, it's pretty much Kasey Kahne's normal car here. It kind of looks just like his 2009 that I reviewed for you guys a while back. In fact, I have that with me. I'll show you that to you guys here in a split second, but let's go ahead and go over the car. I'm actually going to lift it up for this review. So obviously on the hood you have the Kasey Kahne logo. Dodge Charger does have a... Oh, did you see that catch? It unfortunately does have a nick on the car. I don't have my other car over here anymore. Gosh dang it, I put it away. I actually have another one of these cars. I accidentally put it away. I gotta find it here real quick for you guys. Just give me a second here. This may take a minute. Come on. Where did I put it? Can't be in there too far. There it is. Here's the car in the package. Obviously the exact same car. Comes with a nice magnet. So, yeah. When Evernham was still around, I guess. So, there you go. Back to this car, though. Obviously, some nicks and scratches. Did get this from the eBay bids that I did. You got Allstate, Kasey Kahne. This is pretty much the Bud car, but unfortunately, it does not say Bud. You got the black stripings here, which is why I'm holding it, because you guys couldn't see that before. Got a nice black side skirt. Dodge logo on the wing. The back, it says Kasey Kahne and Allstate with Charger. Evernham Racing. Got some more nicks and scratches on the splitter, along with the roof fins, but that's okay. Or the roof, yeah, the roof fins. Here's the other side. I forgot you got the Dodge logo there. The nice number 9 font. So that's the number 9 Kasey Kahne from 2008. Right beside it here, there's the 2009. You guys can right away see the differences. You got no black on the 2009. Allstate left. Actually, it still says Evernham right there. So I'm not sure if that's like the Evernham Racing or if that's the because it says Evernham Motorsports, still at Evernham Motorsports, but I'm pretty sure this was when he was in Richard Petty. But I'm not 100% sure. And you don't have the Dodge logo on the wing, but that also could be just because it was manufactured wrong. I don't know. So yeah, there you go. There's Kasey Kahne's 2008 Dodge Charger. Next, we're going to move on to look at the Juan Pablo Montoya Big Red Truck and Trailer set here. There it is. I already unscrewed everything. Here's the casing for it. It comes with this nice plastic casing that says Motorsports Authentics. Very cool. And here's the car and truck. I'll go ahead and pull those right off. And here is the base for it. Nothing special. We're going to go ahead and look at the truck and trailer first. I'll pull the car right off. You got the Big Red on the hood of the truck, along with some flames, 42, and Big Red with some screws, so I didn't lose them. Got the trailer, and it's the same side on the other, same as the other side. You got Juan Pablo Montoya up on the roof of the truck, pretty much. So that's quite nice. I have a Kasey Kahne one of these as well, and I'll review that in the 2009 version. So you'll get to see another one of these. Here's the Big Red car, and before I even start reviewing this, I heard that these are pretty rare, so I'm quite lucky to have this. I think the car in general is rare, and then you have the truck and trailer with it, so that's pretty dang cool. It did come in a box, but I don't feel like trying to go get it and reviewing that because it's just a box. But here's the car. You got Big Red on top. Over here you got some flames that you can barely see. Red's part of the wing there. You got Big Red, Havoline. Obviously Havoline left NASCAR quite a long time ago. Over here you got Big Red and Big Red on the deck lid. And there's the other side. So quite nice. You got 42. I love that. I love this car. It's actually really nice looking. I do have the Havoline car. You guys may have seen that before. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But that's pretty much all for the Juan Pablo Montoya. Nothing too crazy. Just really, really nice, and I'm honored to have it. Honestly, honored to have it. So let's go ahead and move on to the Elliott Sadler. I feel like I have reviewed this car before, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you guys have seen this Elliott Sadler before, please let me know down in the comments section below. But yeah, even if I did review it before, I only had probably like 50 subscribers or something, and now I have 100 and some more. So thanks, guys. Really, really appreciate it. You got Gillette, Evernham Motorsports again. So I'm starting to feel like Evernham was still around, and yeah, I don't know. And then you got 19 Elliott Sadler, Stanley. I like the yellow stuff that's going on here. Box is a little beaten, but it's old and I've had it for a while, so yeah. Nothing too special though. Let's go ahead and crack this baby open. And there it is. And even if I did review this car before, guys, I didn't do a proper review on it, so yeah. So on the front here, you got Stanley and Mac Tools along with Dodge. You got the nice yellow flames outlined in red. Really like that touch-up. Then you got the beautiful red number here. You got Dodge, Stanley, Best Buy, and McDonald's. Very nice, along with tons of the flames going across the side here. Really, really like that. You also have Dodge on the spoiler, or the wing, just like Casey Kane. You got Stanley on the back, along with Simons on the deck lid, and there is the other side. Also really like the 19 on the top. It's yellow, outlined in red. That fits so nicely with the paint scheme, as it should. So, that's Elliott Sadler's Flames 2008 Stanley NASCAR diecast. Very, very nice. Elliott Sadler obviously retiring, along with Casey Kane, who pretty much already is retired, which is quite unfortunate. So yeah, wasn't too big of a fan with Elliott Sadler, but I did enjoy Casey Kane, and the two once Evernham drivers are now setting sail and finding what to do with the rest of their lives. They are out of NASCAR in 2018. And if I could actually speak, that would be fantastic. So, yeah. 3 Dodges. That's crazy, because I actually didn't have any Dodges before this. So, that's pretty cool, too. But let's go ahead and move on, as we have more to discuss. And we're going to move on with Martin Truex Jr., the defending champ. At this point, you guys will have already seen if he won the championship or not. But there he is, MTJ. And the number 1 2008 Chip Ganassi. Number 1 for Bass Pro Shops. It's funny how this is a Bass Pro Shops car, and he still sponsors Bass Pro Shops to this day. That's quite funny. But anyways, here is the car. You got the beautiful bright orange reddish splitter. You got Bass Pro Shops on the root or hood. You got Bass Pro Shops here. Tracker boats, very nice. You got the Bass Pro Shop logo on the wing. You got Tracker boats on the back and Cabela's on the deck lid. And there's the other side. I forgot to mention, he's got like this red on the side skirt along with the back. You got the little like, I want to call it kind of a DEI look right here for this #1 car. And I obviously do have his 2007 diecast. You guys may have seen that review. There it is. You guys can see big differences right away. The splitter's a different color. The Bass Pro Shop logo is definitely a bit smaller. Tracker boats on the back and no Bass Pro Shop logo on the wing. Another thing I want to point out is the font of the 1. See, it kind of looks 3D here, and here it is just kind of outlined. That's the same for the white ones as well. But other than that, pretty much the same. We'll go ahead and look at the back just in case. Nope. Pretty much the exact same car. So let's go ahead and move on here with Bobby Labonte and his 43 Richard Petty Cheerios car, which is quite nice. And let's go ahead and crack this open. I know I'm not reviewing the boxes anymore because you guys can see what's on the front. Yeah, Bobby Labonte drove for this small team at one point. That's pretty cool. Another Dodge. That's pretty funny. So you got Cheerios with Betty Crocker on the front here. You got like these little stripes that come from the tire onto the front. You got this little spoon thing that I think is pretty cool. The Betty Crocker spoon. You got Hamburger Helper. Love Hamburger Helper. That stuff is really good. I love this blue circle thing that they're doing here with the red outline. I think that's pretty cool as well. This car's actually really nice looking. You got 43 on the roof. You have Richard Petty on the wing. You got Cheerios and Betty Crocker on the back here with the stripes kind of finishing off what it looked like on the front there. You have Tostinos on the deck lid. And over here you actually have Pillsbury on the this side. That's pretty cool as well. I love Pillsbury. And I love the Doughboy. I think that's an awesome mascot. Pillsbury Doughboy. So, yeah, there is Bobby Labonte's 2008 43 Richard Petty diecast. Pretty nice. This is actually one of my favorites from this era. I think that's pretty cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on with the next car here. This is Jeff Gordon's beautiful Pepsi diecast. This right here is my favorite Pepsi Jeff Gordon car. This is actually a pretty rare die. In fact, all of these older diecasts are getting really rare. Yeah, this is a pretty nice one. And there it is. So on the front here, this is probably one of my favorite parts. You got the old Pepsi logo. This was the last year for that logo. You got the beautiful Jeff Gordon Flames. This looks like his 2009 DuPont's car with Pepsi colors on it, is what I like to say. You got these beautiful blue flames on the roof there, and it leads all the way to the side. Jeff Gordon, obviously known for his Rainbow Warrior scheme and his Flames paint schemes. And this is definitely a really nice one. You got Pepsi there, DuPont, and Nicorette. I have no idea how to say that. I actually have that car too. I don't think I can show you it though. Nope, here it is. There, yeah, there it is. And pretty much the same layout. You can see it's got the flames. The flames are a little smaller on the Nicorette car, but still very nice. I think this is from 2008. So came from the same year. So as you can see, the same layout as well. And obviously, Jeff Gordon sponsored Pepsi pretty much until he retired, which was pretty interesting. And also DuPont on the wing. You got DuPont on the back, along with DuPont on the deck lid. And there's the other side with the famous Jeff Gordon bright yellow right there. Or at least I think it's famous. I mean, it's pretty much on almost every one of his cars, but you know what I mean. So we're going to go ahead and move on now. This is just beautiful. I love, oh, I didn't even mention, I love the flames on the roof as well. That's pretty cool. So, let me know down in the comments what you think of this car, because this one's pretty nice. And we're going to move on now with the second to last car that is in this little series. This is not Dale Jarrett, but David Rudimann's number 44, as it says right there on the package. David Rudiman, number 44 UPS car. You guys may have seen the Dale Jarrett 1/24 scale 2007 diecast. This is pretty much the exact same, just a different year. So let's go ahead and take a look at it in the packaging real quick. You got this nice little David Rudiman number 44 sticker. David Rudiman right there, number 44, winner circle. On the back, you got number 44, Michael Ultra Racing 08, David Rudiman. Very nice. So let's go ahead and crack this baby open. Yeah. There it is. The 44 car for David Rudiman. It's a little off, but that's okay. So on the front here, you got UPS or UPS. You got these nice little stripe things kind of coming on the hood here. Yellow splitter. Back here you got yellow on the side skirts. You got more of that striping here all along the car, number 44 obviously, in that weird orangish color. Black on the roof. You got UPS right there. You got, what can Brown do for you? Bring me more NASCARs. That's what Brown can do for me. And UPS on the deck lid, and there is the other side. Interesting car, really is. Also has some beautiful metal flake in the paint. You guys can kind of see that there. In fact, you can see it pretty well. Very, very nice touch-up. In fact, this car is very... Look at that sparkle. Just very nice. Winner Circle pretty much nailed it with every single car that I have reviewed with them. Along with Action. Action, man, I miss these days of NASCAR. I miss these days so much. These cars, all the way up to 2000 and, I think 2000, what year is this? That was More Sport Authentics. Yeah, More Sport Authentics, by the way, is awesome as well. In fact, I think that's where Action was. But all the way up until Lionel bought them, they were spot on with every single diecast. And now, obviously, Lionel just really doesn't care anymore. They're putting out diecasts that are either the wrong color, like the Chase Elliott, or on the PTC mold, like the Jamie McMurray. It's just, it's so sad to see our diecast not come like they used to. You know what I mean? These diecasts, you guys have seen them, spot on. Not a single nink scratch except the Casey Kane, and that was because they were owned by somebody else who nicked it up. So it's so hard for me to see why people would complain. Or not complain. Like, I used to think, oh, Lionel's great, they're doing the best they can, everybody makes mistakes, and, you know, they're still learning. It's really been, I think, since 2012, if I'm not mistaken, 2011, as I hold my Brian Vickers from 2011, since they've really had to learn. And it's so hard for me to believe that they're still learning. And at this point, come on, guys. Come on. These diecasts that I've reviewed, you guys even seen, they are perfect. Near perfect. Is there points where they can mess up? Sure. But who doesn't mess up? You know, even food companies mess up. Come on. That's why we get recalls. So, Lionel, I know you're not watching this, but if you are, go back to what Motorsport Authentics used to do. bring back those diecasts that people loved, and not these knockoffs, these cheap plastic knockoffs, you know? I love all of my NASCAR diecasts. I really don't complain about any of them, even the Jamie McMurray that's on the PTC mold, and the only PTC mold car that we got in 2018, excuse me. But, and even these weren't even perfect. I mean, we could have had metal chassis, but at least they cared enough to make the diecast perfect. Or near perfect. So that's my little rant. Not sure how you guys feel about that. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. But even as a young NASCAR diecast fan, I see why people complain. That's all I really have to say. But enough rambling. Let's go ahead and move on to the last diecast. And this is Casey Mears. Not Kyle Busch, not Mark Martin, but Casey Mears and his last, kind of his last ride for Hendrick Motorsports, and his Kellogg's CarQuest NASCAR diecast. This is actually really beautiful. Let's go and look at this. You got the Tony the Tiger there, Casey Mears, Hendrick, Kellogg's 5, CarQuest. Beautiful sticker. Got Casey Mears right there, number 5, winner circle, 08, Hendrick Motorsports, Casey Mears, number 5. This is what we need, Lionel. Now, I will give Lionel this. They put all the cars that were in the wave on this back. I'm not sure if this is really a wave, but, yeah, this was one thing Winter Circle did wrong, and that was these plastic things. I hate these things. But it is a nice protective case for my beautiful diecast, so I won't complain about that. As long as my diecast is safe, that's fine. I do like the boxes that Lionel produced, but these plastic things also take off some of the paint if it sticks, and I really don't like that. But Lionel's do too, so yeah. All right. Someday I'm gonna do a Winter Circle versus Lionel diecast thing. That'll be kind of interesting. But anyways, here you go. The number 5 for Casey Mears. Some consider a NASCAR bust. I myself have no idea, honestly. I think he won a few races. I know he at least won 1 or 2. So, yeah. I know he won the All-Star race, I think. Or was that Jamie McMurray? It was either Jamie McMurray or... I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyways, here it is. This looks kind of like Mark Martin's car, and you guys will see that review in 2009. I have Mark Martin's CarQuest, Tony the Tiger car. But here it is. You got these little, like, spikes kind of coming from the blue of the hood. You got Tony the Tiger there. This is beautiful. You got this nice red going right across the car looking like a big C. And then you got the blue that kind of outline that. You got CarQuest Auto Parts and Cheez-It. We actually had a CarQuest car this year that looks nothing like Casey Mears, but I want to bring it up. There it is. David Gilliland's number 92 CarQuest car. So it's funny how they went from a Casey Mears Hendrick Motorsports car to a really tiny team that only ran in the Daytona 500. And maybe another race. I don't really remember. But I just wanted to bring that up, that CarQuest has spun away from NASCAR by a long shot. So, yeah. There's that. And on the back here, you have Pop-Tarts. Is that on the Mark Martin car? Yes, it is. Very interesting. Pop-Tarts. Kellogg's. Well, I guess Pop-Tarts is by Kellogg. So you got CarQuest Auto Parts on the deck lid, and here's the other side. So, very nice. I do want to know, drop a comment down below if you agree with me on what I said about the diecast having, just all in all less. Here's an example. It's not a good example, but here's an example. Look at this Jimmy Johnson Lowe's car. Look how off that logo is. Come on. Number 1, it's scaled to this side of the car. Number 2, it's tilted up. Like, Lionel, if you don't step it up, you're going to be bought out by somebody else. And they're going to beat you. They're going to beat you. I wish, some people even say that they wish that Lionel had a competitor. Because then Lionel would carry guys. See, you had Winner Circle and you had Motorsports Authentics. And they were battling each other. Both brands did astonishing. It just baffles me. It really does. I'm really mad at myself that I destroyed a lot of these good diecast when I was a kid. I will maybe never let that down on myself. But anyways, guys, I'm sorry for the rambling. It's just, you guys may know, I always like to try and get my opinion out there as hard as I can. I think that was honestly a heartfelt speech. Let me know what you thought of it. And, yeah, guys, that's kind of it. I will see you guys in the next video. Please like this video. Leave a comment, subscribe for more. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will obviously be down in the descriptions. I don't post a lot anymore on social media because I get lazy a lot. And, yeah, just sometimes I don't even have time. And, what day is this video? I think this is going up on a... Let me see here. I'm trying to think. Happy Thanksgiving, guys, by the way, if I haven't said that. I know I haven't. As I try and get these perfectly set. I guess that looks alright. I don't know. But, yeah, guys, this is going to be it for me. I'll see you guys in the, I think, 2009 video. And I'm trying to have a NASCAR parody out. But that's beginning to be... That's beginning to be in the future, guys. A NASCAR parody may come very quickly in the future, honestly. Because I am now going to use my mother's computer to make a NASCAR parody. But anyways, guys, outro too long. Peace out. There it is. Peace out.